The drill I'm going to share with you today is without doubt my favorite drill of all time. There is simply no drill more effective than the hit hard, stop quick exercise if you want to improve your contact and your ball striking immediately. But if you want to learn how to turn the hit hard, stop quick exercise into a full swing that you can take out onto the golf course, then stick around till the end of this video, where today I'm going to share with you the secrets of hit hard, stop quick, but faster. So what is hit hard, stop quick? Well, many of you are familiar with this channel, will be familiar with this drill because I've covered this in the past. But for those of you who are new to the channel, I'm just going to talk through the basics of hit hard, stop quick briefly. I'm going to explain that we're going to make a backswing and a downswing that somewhat conforms to a normal swing. We're going to still swing hard, or hit hard as the name suggests. But the secret to this drill, the key to this drill, is in the after impact position, which is the stopping quick. And I'm going to show you how, by learning to swing fast but stopping the swing quickly, you begin to improve and introduce a ton of benefits to your swing. More arm structure, better wrist conditions, better club face control, improved low point location. Overall, as you learn to do this drill and you progress through the phases of this drill, you will immediately see an improvement in ball striking, and then ultimately see an improvement in ball striking and distance. So let's show you a hit hard, stop quick. We're going to swing back. I'm going to hit the ball and I'm going to stop as soon as I can after impact. And I'm going to get some detail to that in just a second. But what you'll start to experience, as I say, even as you try this drill for the first time, you're going to begin to experience that feeling of compression, striking the golf ball correctly, getting that lovely feeling of the ball coming off the center of the club face, getting that ball first, ground second contact, exactly how it should be. You just work your way through these normal backswings, and then we stop as quickly as we can after impact. I'm hitting an 8-iron here, and already with that swing, that shot, I managed to get 144 yards out of that. So it shows you just how quickly you can build up to speeds that are going to allow you to hit the ball just as far, if not further, than you ordinarily do. However, you're not going to lose the structure and the geometry of the swing. You're going to be able to be more consistent with your ball striking. So the key pieces here to this exercise, I always like to think about it in this way. I think when I'm hitting from a mat here, in my mind when I hit this ball, I'm actually trying to stop the club head from getting off or past the end of the mat. Now, in reality, that doesn't really happen, but that's my mental thought or my mental cue for stopping the swing quickly. And if you're filming your swing from this front view, there'd be a couple of really nice checkpoints to look for. By the time you're hitting the golf ball and just past the golf ball to the edge of the mat, we're going to look for the shaft of the club to still be trailing or still be behind the lead arm. That's a really good one to look for. And at the same time, what we'd see in this right arm and this shaft would be this angle formed between the right forearm and the shaft itself. In fact, the golfing machine calls this the right forearm flying wedge. We've talked about that in previous videos as well. The reason this is so useful and so helpful for every level of golfer is it builds in this arm and wrist structure at impact, which you just don't have ordinarily. When you're left to swing through impact however you want, we see countless times how the arms and wrists break down. Contact is very fleeting and erratic, and as you move into the follow through, you'll see these flexed arms and the chicken wing. You don't have the necessary structure to your swing, and particularly to impact, to allow you to make the consistent contact that the professionals are making. You watch the best players in the world when they hit the ball, and you'll see pictures of them at and post-impact where they're conforming to these alignments, where that lead arm is still straight and the shaft is still trailing the lead arm, and how the right arm and the right wrist is creating these angles. So you're going to start out with hit hard, stop quick by stopping and conforming to those specific alignments. You see how I hit that one, stopped, and now as I hold my finish, you can see how those alignments that I just discussed are very much intact. The reason this exercise works so well is it's fantastic for sequencing the movements of the body, the different segments of the body, allowing certain things to slow down when they need to and other parts to speed up. And it happens very automatically. There's an awful lot of stuff you get here for free just by conforming to those follow-through alignments that I was talking about. So very, very often I'll set up a player with this exercise and get them started with hit hard, stop quick, and immediately, regardless of their level of golf, they see an improvement in the quality and the consistency of their ball striking, without fail. I'm reluctant to ever say there's a secret or a magic drill to this game, but if there was, this drill would be the drill that I would pin my name to. I would say that this is by far the best and most useful drill that you can introduce to your golf game, regardless of your experience, regardless of the level of golf that you're playing at. So people start out with hit hard, stop quick, and they start at different levels of it. They start at different speeds of it to begin with, to make sure that they can conform to the stopping piece. And that might be you. You might need to start out a little bit slower and a little bit shorter to begin with. But very soon after they've experienced this fantastic ball striking, the question comes, Rob, when can I make a full swing? Because as they're stopping very short, they are sacrificing some of the distance that they would experience with a full swing. So they get into lots of drills, stopping, making great contact. I've hit 5 or 6 balls now. I haven't missed the center of the face once. This is by far the best ball striking drill you could ever do. But that ball's only gone 105 yards through the air, which really isn't far enough for my 8-iron. So now we need to discuss what you have to do in order to take the hit hard, stop quick drill and learn to hit it far enough that you can play golf on the course with it. So here are some checkpoints and some ways to build up and progress through hit hard, stop quick. I would encourage you to start slow and small to begin with. Find out where your level is regarding this drill. Find out how hard you can really swing while still controlling the form, because that's really the key to progressing through this exercise. Start out small. Start with a 9-iron pitching wedge. I've got an 8-iron here. I wouldn't really go much longer than that to start with, and begin to make small swings and learn to stop with the alignments intact that we've already discussed. Once you feel like you can do that, and you'll know that by filming your swing and checking, which you know is super important. If you're not filming your swing, you really don't know whether you're doing this or not. You'll start by filming your swing and checking those alignments that we talked about, and then you'll gradually start to lengthen the backswing, swing faster in the downswing, but still try to stop in the same place for now. That's the next progression. So we go from short or medium backswing, stopping quick. We're now going to progress to the full backswing, faster downswing, and still trying to stop in the same place. That's going to give us more speed, and as long as we can maintain the alignments here after impact, we're going to still experience that great ball striking. That definitely felt faster, stopped in more or less the same place. I've got the carry there up to 140, so I'm beginning to get up towards what would be close to full distance for me with the iron. So there's the first message. Don't immediately progress to longer follow-throughs. Just because you think you want to hit the ball further, you don't need to take this excellent exercise of hitting hard and stopping quick and all of the benefits that come with it. You don't then need to completely ignore all of that and throw that out the window and just decide that you're going to start swinging further in the follow-through. And what comes with that often is that loss of control. The first thing that you're going to start to do is to start swinging fuller and faster in the backswing and downswing, but still trying to stop and conform to the stop quick part of this exercise in the follow-through. That's probably the best strike of the day. That one's carried 147 yards. It's gone a total of 158 yards. That is really not a million miles away from my full 8-iron. And I am still, as I stop, I'm still trying to stop at the edge of the mat here. Now, the observant among you will know that that isn't really where the club is stopping. It's getting thrown out past me here, and I'm pulling it back. But that's really the trick to this exercise, because as you slow down certain segments, you speed up others, namely as the arms and the hands start to slow down, the energy and the speed gets transferred into the club head, this momentum takes over, and you begin to produce the sort of speed that you need to hit these balls the correct distance. So what you need to really understand, and I cannot stress this enough, a full swing is nothing of the sorts in terms of describing the swing as a full wraparound follow through. It's just not necessary, and in 95% of cases that I see, it's actually detrimental to your game. It's detrimental to your ball striking and your consistency. The job of the follow through and the job of the body here as we move through the ball is to actually, first of all, deliver the club in a consistent fashion, make good contact, swing fast enough to hit this ball far enough that we can play this golf course that's in front of us and hit the ball a predictable distance. But finally, it's about learning to slow this club down in a way that's not going to injure yourself. Slowing this club down from a speed of, that was 83 miles per hour that my club head was moving when I hit the ball there. 83 miles per hour to 0 miles per hour in a fraction of a second. You have to have the ability to do that, and you're using the different segments of your body in order to achieve that. The stopping quick feeling and sensation organizes all of these things for you beautifully. It takes care of all the guesswork, it takes out all of the conscious effort in terms of what to do with each piece of your body and when to release the club and when to release the wrists. If you learn to do hit hard, stop quick correctly, all of these things will fall into place for you beautifully, and you'll enjoy the best ball striking you've ever had. And the final progression of hit hard, stop quick, but into this faster, fuller swing is to allow those alignments to just get to a point where the arms and the club are level to the ground. Talked about this finish position so often in previous videos, the most recent videos the last couple of weeks where we did the head on the wall stuff. This is all building something that has consistent nature of structure to the entire swing. If you can do hit hard, stop quick, but as you just build up the speed and keep going faster and faster and faster, you allow the arms and the club to get out to this horizontal position or parallel position to the ground. That's going to be the point in time at which you're able to swing as fast as you can, create the necessary speed or the maximum club head speed at impact, while conforming to the geometry of the swing, meaning that you don't start topping the ball or chunking the ball or fatting the ball, hitting off the toe and the heel, all the misses that you're currently experiencing, because as you swing faster currently, as you try to swing faster, you start bouncing out of your tilts, uncontrollably moving your upper and lower body, swaying off the ball too much. All of these movements start to occur as you try to create the speed. So the secret to hit hard, stop quick, but faster, it's not longer, it's faster. You don't need to swing longer, you need to swing faster in the same amount of time. So let's try one. I mean, I absolutely crushed that. It's gone so far and so straight. That one carried 150 yards exactly. It's finished at 154. It was perfectly struck. That was again 83 miles per hour of club head speed. That is probably a couple of miles per hour shy of what I would get if I was trying to hit my absolute full shot on the golf course. So you can use this in so many ways. If you're a relatively new golfer, and any level of golfer really, learning to or wanting to improve your contact, this exercise is going to help 1,000,000%, and it's going to help immediately. Okay, and then as you progress through this drill and you begin to get better at it, learn to swing faster, don't let swinging faster automatically turn into swinging longer. Cannot emphasize that enough. Get out on the range, give this a try, then get out on the course and hit all of your shots on the course with the intention of stopping here. And what will really happen in reality is you'll always go a little bit further than you think you are anyway. So stop the swing sooner than you ever thought you needed to. Swing as fast as you can while controlling it, and you'll experience the best ball striking of your life. I absolutely guarantee it. Last one from me. That's definitely gone the highest. It's carried the furthest. That was 154 through the air. Club head speed on that one was 85 miles per hour. There we go, we got there. We got pretty much, that is full speed for my standard 8 iron. I'm very happy with that carry distance of 155 yards. And that's with a swing that, as you saw, had all the intention of stopping quickly, but without losing any of the speed. So there you have hit hard, stop quick, but faster, a version of the drill that you can actually take to the course. And you could use examples of many golf professionals out there on tour that are really utilizing a version of this swing. None better, obviously, than Tommy Fleetwood's version of the arm straight follow through. I really love his swing. It's a great one to copy if you're looking to improve the ball striking and really to use this hit hard, stop quick exercise in your own golf swing. The key, as I said, was to swing faster, not longer. If you're not able to maintain the finish point, the end point that was so important while swinging faster, it's a sign that you need to just take this drill back a notch. Go back, take the speed down a touch, keep working on the alignments in the follow through, make sure you finish in the correct position, and then once again when you're ready, start to take that speed up a notch. It's a gradual progression, but extremely rewarding one, and one that once you get it right, you'll see that ball striking improve dramatically. Guys, if you made it this far, I hope you really enjoyed today's video. It's one of my favorite drills by far, and it's one that I know can benefit each and every one of you watching. If you did enjoy today, please hit that like button. Think about subscribing to the channel if you're not already, and get down in the comments and tell me what you thought about this exercise, whether you've tried it before, your own version of it maybe, or if this is the first time you've watched this drill, get out on the range, have a go at it, and then get back in those comments and let me know what you think. I'm going to leave you with two options in terms of what you need to go and watch next. If you want to educate yourself more on the follow through and the importance of where to stop and why to stop there, and go and check out this one next. But if you're asking yourself the question, well, does hit hard, stop quick work for the driver? Then you're going to want to check out this video right here.